time to check in with Charley Belcher. Did you have a good weekend, Charlie?
I did. It started a little bumpy. It's better now.
Oh, that's right. You gave yourself a shiner.
I gave myself a black eye. My dog was in the front seat. I needed to get my dog in the back seat. I had opened the front. I was at a gas station. I opened the front door. The dog jumps out. I had to reach down and grab him by the collar. I didn't want Tonka to run away and get hit by a car.
No, of course not.
So I'm like this, and I slam the door, and I'm getting him in the back seat, and I'm all mad at this point and angry. So I'm like, get in the back seat. When I opened the back door, I popped myself right in the eye, broke my glasses, and gave myself a black eye. Yeah, that was Friday.
But it looks better. It looks much better. I saw the picture on Facebook. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, I put a picture on Facebook so everybody would feel sorry for me. But then, of course, everybody just made fun of me for hurting myself. And like a week ago, my poor wife fell down the stairs, so she was all bruised on her arms, and I got a black eye. You would think we had issues. We don't. We're not beating each other up. I promise. We're just both terribly clumsy. So that's how the weekend started. It was much better from there on out. I promise. Jen, I got a great place for you today. How about a sauce factory?
Huh?
Yeah. We make all kinds of great Italian sauces. Bavaro sauces. Bavaro, like this right here. Like the Bavaro's marinara. That's a classic. But they make it 3 different kind of sauces. In fact, Bavaro's is a great restaurant, great Italian restaurant in downtown Tampa. Dan Bavaro is right here, in fact. Wanted to get in early this morning because you got kids getting ready to go to school.
That's right.
You want to say hi to the kids?
Hey, kids, how you doing? Antonio, Lola, Nico, and Gianni, and Santino, the little guy, 2-year-old, starts today. So good luck. I hope you have a great morning.
What are your kids' names?
Antonio is the oldest. Lola is number 2. Gianni, Nico, and Santino is my 2-year-old.
You're just a little bit Italian, aren't you?
That's it. There's 5 of them. So
just a little bit.
While the wife's taking care of the kids, I'm here making sauce with the guys.
Yeah, making sauce with the guys. I like that. Bavaro's a great restaurant in downtown Tampa. You got to check out his restaurant. But this sausage just was going nuts. You were selling it by the jar at the restaurant, and you just built a 6,000 square foot manufacturing facility.
Correct.
And hopefully in grocery stores everywhere soon enough.
Correct. Yeah, we're knocking them dead. We started small, started out of the restaurant, farmers markets, local stores like Duckweed, Dats, and now we're in Whole Foods, Fresh Market. We got a private line with Costco. So, you know, this past year has been great for us as far as expanding the business.
What are you going to show us this morning? What kind of secrets are you going to reveal?
So today, the secret that we're going to show you is basically you're going to wake up with us, and then we're going to give you a tour of the facility and show you step by step how Bavaro's makes the #1 pasta sauce in America.
Look at that. You kidding me? He was born for TV.
That's it.
Look at you. Better looking than me. You got better camera presence than me. I'll let you know next time.
No bruises. You
didn't open a car door into your face like an idiot. All right, good. Dan Bavaro, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you to this factory. And by the way, Jen, the cleanest factory I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, really. Very nice.
We're going to have fun here making some pasta sauces this morning.
All right, thanks a lot, Charlie. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Anyway, Charlie.
You know, where you can see that whole double moon thing for real is on Tatooine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was there once.
Like that.
It does.
We had a summer place there.
Did you?
Temperatures a little extreme. We saw in the huts have really driven the price market down.
It's a little dry for my taste, too. I like the humidity.
It's a dry heat, but it's a little hot. Thank you, Anne, for playing along. We are at Bavaro's Sauce Factory, if you will. Yeah, we're making pasta sauce right in here. The reason I'm just peeking in through this hole in the wall, because when I go in there next, I gotta wear a hairnet. I'm avoiding the hairnet for as long as possible, but we're gonna show you some good stuff this morning. It's Monday, and we're gonna make it a good day, Tampa Bay.
All right, we need to find out where Charlie is this morning. Good morning to you, Charlie. Oh, good look for you. That's a good look.
Laura Moody, do you know how many hairs are on the human head?
How many?
I just looked it up. The average person has about 100,000 hairs on their scalp.
Wow.
Redheads have about 90,000. Blondes have about 140,000. Brunettes fall in between. Most people shed 50 to 100 hairs a day. Which is why when you move into a place where they're putting food together for mass consumption, you must wear a hairnet. The perfect segue from you to me. Stick around, everybody. It's Bavaro's. It's in fact, look what we got over here. We got sauce going in already. We got ingredients going in. We're at Bavaro Sauce Factory. Oh, look at the garlic. Yeah, the garlic is going in. Look at all that garlic. That's kind of how I make my sauce at home. Exactly that much garlic. Stick around, everybody. We'll show you how they do it here when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher, coming here from Tampa this morning from the new 6,000 square foot manufacturing plant of this gentleman right here, Dan Bavaro. Bavaro's. Now, Bavaro's is a great Italian restaurant downtown Tampa on Franklin Street.
Franklin Street, yep.
That's where I met Dan for the first time, and he started putting his sauce in jars and selling it there at the restaurant because people loved it.
Correct.
People loved it so much, it grew and grew and grew. Now suddenly grocery stores are calling. And you had to start, well, you didn't have to, but you thought, hey, I might make a few bucks if I mass produce this.
Yeah, we first started this in August 2010, and it was actually just an advertising tool. So we wanted to go to farmers markets, local stores, hopefully.
To promote the restaurant.
Promote the restaurant. It was just to bring, the idea was never to mass produce across the country.
And now this has gone through the restaurant.
This is it.
So here we go. We start with the freshest ingredients that you like to buy local as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the season, we buy as much as we can locally. So obviously right here, we're prepping some onions. This is the base of our Bavaro sauce, which is onions and garlic. So, but everything else that we, if we can't buy it local in Florida, it's bought in the United States.
Now, you are no doubt through and through Italian, but these aren't like ancient family recipes that Grandma used to do. No, these are recipes you kind of perfected in the restaurant business.
Yeah, it's, we opened the restaurants, we're going on year 5. So obviously my grandmother, my mother, my aunts, everybody has their own style of pasta sauce. So when we first opened, we were just doing pizzas and salads. But then year 2, we started sauces. We had some Italian chefs come through, they show us some ideas, and we kind of tweaked it from there over a year before we started bottling the sauce. So this is actually produced from Florida. It's a Tampa recipe. We designed it in the restaurant.
Call it gravy or sauce?
Sunday gravy, but it's pasta sauce.
It's pasta sauce. But your grandmother would call it gravy.
It's gravy, yeah, Sunday gravy.
All right, stick around, everybody. We're going to tell you what goes into this gravy, if you're old school, what goes into this great pasta sauce. Stick around. It's Monday, but we'll still make it a good day, Tampa Bay. Well done, sir.
Yeah.
Meantime, Charley Belcher's checking out something made in America, made right here, right?
You know what I need?
What?
I need a big plate of spaghetti. Some spaghetti noodles. Because I got the sauce going right here, or the gravy, if you will. It's Bavaro's pasta sauce. Dan Bavaro has a little restaurant in downtown Tampa, and it's becoming a big sauce business. Sauce may overshadow the restaurant. I'll tell you what goes into his sauces and how he does it when Good Day Tampa Bay continues this Monday morning.
Brand new venture for a local restaurant owner. This pasta sauce was so popular here in the Bay Area, he decided to jar it up for everybody else to enjoy. And Charley's live at his new manufacturing facility next.
Ask any Italian who cooks and they'll tell you it's all about the sauce. And every Italian I've ever met always says their sauce is better than everybody else's. And everybody's got a little different way of doing it. Hey, good day to you, everybody. I'm Charley Belcher, coming to you from the Bavaro Sauce Factory. Bavaro's is a great little Italian restaurant on Franklin Street in downtown Tampa. It's Dan Bavaro's place. He started putting this sauce in jars and selling it as really a way to promote his restaurant. And the sale of the sauce, it became so popular, it was overshadowing the restaurant. He just opened a 6,000 square foot manufacturing facility, beautiful state-of-the-art facility. And now his sauce is going to grocery stores, Whole Foods. It's in Costco.
Fresh market. We got a private label for Costco. We're in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Chicago. It's about 500 stores right now.
Mazzaro's over in St. Pete, of course.
Mazzaro's. We have Duckweed downtown, Datsun in South Tampa.
Maybe Publix one day, maybe Sweet Bay.
We're trying with Publix, so when you go to the store, they have that sheet. Just write your name down, say Bavaro's.
Go into Publix and say, hey, Publix, let's put some Bavaro's in there. And Sweet Bay, you too.
Yeah.
Help a brother out. But all right, so let's talk about, now as an Italian, do you claim that your sauce is better than everybody else's?
Of course.
Of course.
You have to.
That's right.
So the funny thing is right now what we do, a lot of my time is we travel the country and we go to these food shows that are put off by our distributors. And every buyer that comes by our table says, okay, another pasta sauce, what makes you the best?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know. So they all hear,
what makes you the best, Dan?
Besides the best ingredients, besides the San Marzano tomatoes, our biggest thing right now is that we do small batches, okay? And we own our own facility where, a lot of other companies, they have other facilities produce it. So we can control how we cook our sauce.
And that's an important point, is that you cook the sauce. A lot of places will just bring it to a boil, throw it in a jar, send it to the store.
Correct. We
actually
cook it. This way the flavor profiles are maximized. That's what makes that sauce the best.
By the way.
Yes, it does.
So this is the marinara you're working on here. So what's the basic ingredients without giving away too many secrets?
Well, I mean, we use extra virgin olive oil, 100% extra virgin, and then we use obviously fresh garlic, all natural garlic, and then we use the San Marzano tomatoes. So that's basically the main ingredients with the sauce. So very simple, old school, cook the right way, cook for the proper duration of time. It's what really gives the flavor, the taste of a real sauce.
You're jarring how many different kinds of sauces now? 3?
Well, there's actually 6. We'll be coming out with 2 more, but we have 3 of our premium label, which you'll see in the Whole Foods. It's the Antico Pomodoro, Marinara, and the Arrabbiata, which is a spicy sauce. And then we have 3 sauces private label for Costco that you can only buy at Costco.
So far, so good then. This is really just starting out, right?
Yeah, I mean, we really made some serious movement this past year since this facility, because the place is great. We call our, these retailers that come in and they think we're a small mom and pop. We bring them to facility and they're like, this place is state of the art. Yeah. It's very clean. So, I mean, we're taking this very serious.
Oh, it smells so good in here. It smells so good. When we come back, we'll show off our little Mr. Rogers, how they package it. Always love to see when Mr. Rogers would go to the crayon factory. We'll show you that kind of stuff, how they put all of it in the jars and get it ready to ship the store near you.
Today, you are Charley Belcher. How's that?
Yeah. Nice. Belcharo. Maybe Belcharo. You got to put a vowel on the end of it somehow.
I put an I. You didn't like that one. Okay. All right, thanks.
But first, Charley is making some pasta sauce today.
Here we go. We got the jars out here, and look at that. They're going through and being filled. You see the orange tubing? That is carrying the sauce from the pot to the jar. Yummy. Stick around, everybody. We're showing you how they do it Bavaro style when Good Day Tampa Bay continues.
How many times did our parents say, just do as I say?
Do what I tell you to do.
Right, Charley? Just make that pizza sauce.
I swore I would never say because I said so. And yeah, I said it. Lindsay Rose. Well, why, Daddy? Because I said so. That's why. Just do it. Yeah, we all end up saying that. We are at this gentleman's manufacturing facility. It's Dan Bavaro, and it's Bavaro's Italian Specialties. And we're seeing it now go into the jars. There we go. Look at the jars being filled up with beautiful marinara sauce, just like Mom used to make. Now, this is your first foray into this kind of manufacturing.
Correct.
So you had to get an education on how these machines even work.
Yes. So,
first of all, they're very expensive.
Very expensive. We had 3 months of a nightmare. I mean, anything that could possibly happen will happen, but it's good for us, so we learn.
Right.
We got sauce flying out of the top of the kettle. We got jars that are, just getting overflowed. So, everything here is run on compression with the air. So, we're at the machine's mercy. So it took us about a good 2 months to figure out how to operate it.
Well, let's start at the beginning over here. So obviously it all starts in a big vat of pasta sauce being made over there. Correct. And quite literally, it's being sucked out of it through that orange tube.
Correct. And it goes into this tub up top, which is called a hopper, holds about 40 gallons. Now, when we pump the sauce, it's about 200 degrees, okay? And that's the safe sealing temperature. And then as it passes through the hose, it gets dumped into the hopper, which is also set at a temperature of about 200 degrees. So from the hopper, it gets pulled down. These are called heads. Right now we're running with 6 heads. That fills the jars to about 24 ounces of sauce.
Then they get their lid put on, they get their label put on, correct. And then they shoot out the other door.
Come down the line, the automatic capper puts the caps on, and then as we come through here, we get the labels.
Right out the door here to the carousel, and that's when they get that boxed up. How many can you make in a day? How many?
Well, right now we're going to run 1 pallet, which is about 800, but maximum capacity, this machine can handle 60,000 jars a day.
Wow, 60,000 jars a day. Well, you got to get a lot more grocery stores.
Yeah, a lot more.
All right, here we go. Jen and Ann, I'm always fascinated by this, just seeing stuff go down the conveyor belt.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Charley? I missed that.
I'm always fascinated just by watching things go down conveyor belts for
Yeah,
some reason.
I understand. It's like a Mr. Rogers episode, you know? Hey, on that Costco private label, does that mean it's like Kirkland brand, or will it say Bavaro's?
On your Costco brand, does it say Bavaro's?
Yes, says Bavaro.
Okay.
But it's a special one just for Costco.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's more of an economic,
It's not the high-end stuff.
Oh.
still amazing sauce.
Still wonderful.
All right. Thanks a lot, Charlie.
And what's cooking with Charlie these days? A taste of the old country, right in Tampa, right?
Indeed, Bavaro's Pasta Sauce Factory, if you will, 6,000 square foot manufacturing facility. We are in the employee break room because we put Dan Bavaro to work. He's actually cooking up a little dish with some of his sauces. He will explain the best way to use the Bavaro pasta sauce when Good Day Tampa Bay continues this fine Monday morning. Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher, coming to you from Bavaro's Italian Specialties Manufacturing Plant, where they make pasta sauce. Yeah, I heard Doug Arms talking about, is it sauce or is it gravy? Sometimes it depends on the region of Italy you're from. But he says gravy refers to it has to be cooked in a meat. It refers that there's meat into it. I've heard many different explanations by Italians on whether you call it gravy or sauce. If you're going to go to Costco and you're looking for it, this is what it looks like packaged for Costco. It's packaged in the 2 jars there, and that's what the label looks like. And then that's the labeling in Whole Foods, some of the smaller Italian markets that are around. Dan Bavaro is here, and hopefully you hope to get that label, those jars in Publix, Sweet Bay,
Correct.
Albertsons, Winn-Dixie, whatever.
All over the country we're trying, a
Yeah.
little bit at a time. You know, we want the growth to be natural, so we attack the, you know, certain regions at certain parts of the year and, you know, try and pick up our business that way.
You don't want to go too fast. It could be actually an issue if you go too fast. So
yeah.
you're doing all right, though. You've been doing this in the manufacturing side for about a year now, yeah?
In this plant, yeah, about a year. We actually started this time last year. We were in construction. And then probably about February of this year, we started producing the sauces here.
We put you to work this morning. You cooked up a little bit with each of the 3 sauces. So
Correct.
tell me what you did with which sauce.
Okay, so we started with this. This is eggplant, melanzana in Italian. I grew up eating eggplant, not eggplant parmesan. There's no cheese on it, just straight eggplant. This is my grandmother's recipe, my grandmother Angela. And she had cooked this, and I remember from the childhood memory, this eggplant is amazing. So
Yeah.
I did that, and this is
What
actually,
sauce is this?
This is the Antico Pomodoro,
Okay.
which is an onion basil based, very smooth texture, good for eggplant, good for pasta, good for lentil soup, chicken parmesan, stuff like that. So
All
that's
right.
why we went with this sauce. And in this dish is shrimp with linguine and arrabbiata sauce. And this here
And what is that?
the arrabbiata.
What is
Arrabbiata
arrabbiata?
is a spicy sauce. We use
Okay.
a chili pepper to get the heat into,
A little more of a kick to it?
Correct.
Nice.
So it's very good with seafood. Obviously over pasta or anything you want, you know, with sauce that has a little kick. And then over here we have mussels, which actually we're making the sauce today, marinara sauce.
Just good old marinara.
Good old marinara, garlic based, more of a chunkier texture. These two were more of a smooth texture. And that's what I did the mussels with. Very
obviously,
simple.
Any of these, you can add some meat to it if you want. I mean, you can. Would this be considered a base sauce, or is this everything you need?
Well, I mean, this is everything you need, but if you want a Sunday gravy, what you could do is make your meatballs, fry them up, have this warming in a pot, and dump your meatballs. Let the meatballs soak probably in the sauce while it's hot, you know, half hour, and you'll get that meat, you know, that meat flavor.
And if you just want Dan to do it for you, go down to Bavaro's, downtown Tampa. You're on Franklin Street,
514 Franklin,
514 Franklin
block
Street?
shy of the Tampa Theater. Correct.
Yeah, right in downtown. You take reservations on there? Somebody was
Yes,
asking me on
online.
Facebook.
We do online reservations, correct. Right off the website, bavarostampa.com is
All right.
our website for the
And
restaurant.
if you go to myfoxtampabay.com, we will link you to bavarostampa.com. What's the biggest lesson you've learned so far getting into the manufacturing business?
Manufacturing business, I mean, every day we're learning.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my whole thing is, as long as we stick to the main goal, which is amazing product, everything else will fall together.
What's tougher, owning a restaurant or running a manufacturing plant?
I think, you know, any business is crazy.
Yeah.
The difference is at least the craziness is hidden over here, you know? We don't have to, like, you know, smile as we're getting our butts beat. Whereas at the restaurant, we have a full restaurant with a line out the door. We're getting our buses beaten, you know.
You can't let them see you
It's
sweat.
entertaining, yeah.
Thank
so.
you very much. Dan Bavaro, ladies and gentlemen. Look for Bavaro's. Ask for it at your local grocer by name. Stick around, everybody. It's Monday, and we're helping you make it a good day, Tampa Bay.